You're going to disappoint some people. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to live up to some expectations. But guess what? It's okay. Disappointment is both uncomfortable and unavoidable. What is the meaning of disappoint or disappointment? I believe it's the failure to live up to one's set of expectations. Now, I was raised with core values where I had to shoot for perfection every time. So anything less than an A grade were deemed questionable. Now imagine the pressure building as a child when that report card came out and you had to go home and show your mom and dad. Right? I could have 5 A's, 4 B's, and 2 C's. And those 2 C's were the ones that were focused on. Right? Why did you get these C's? What's the matter with you? Didn't we talk about this? Didn't we already study this? Now the question you need to ask yourself is, are those expectations yours or theirs? If it's theirs, that's something we can't control. So be it. Let them. Now, if it's yours, aha, let's talk about it. This whole theme of it's okay to disappoint can be easily misinterpreted. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to disappoint when we prioritize our well-being and not be negligent when we try to complete tasks. Okay, so we're not gonna pick up something or do something new with the objective of, I'm gonna fail on this on purpose. No, you put in your best foot forward, and if it's not good enough for some people, that's their perspective, that's their opinion. Now, if you feel disappointed in yourself, okay, there's levels to that. Now, to put things in perspective, let's try reframing what we call disappointment. Disappointment doesn't equal failure. You can put your best foot forward into something and still not meet expectations. And trying to please everyone leads to burnout. Now, this is a tough one, and I'm still working on it, and I hear a lot of questions from people about it, but saying no, you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. By saying no, it's not a failure. They may feel disappointed, but it's not a failure. People may feel disappointment, but it's not a failure. The key here is that by disappointing people sometimes, it's necessary for self-preservation. You gotta take care of yourself first. I'll give you an example. Let's say work. You've just come out of back-to-back meetings and you have a 30-minute gap. You know you need a reset. You need a glass of water. You need to go to the washroom. You get a message saying, do you have 5 minutes? I just need 5 minutes of your time. Now, by giving in, what are you doing? You're continuing to drain energy that you don't have. So in that situation, it's okay to say no. It's okay to disappoint because you're trying to preserve yourself and reset. How's this? You can say next time that somebody says that and you just don't have it, you just don't have the juice, you just don't have the energy to handle it or deal with it in that moment. Be honest, be transparent. Hey, do you have 5 minutes? No, I'm sorry, I don't. How about we meet later this afternoon? Did you disappoint them? Who knows? Maybe. Does it matter? No. Are you preserving yourself? Yes. You are not neglecting them. You're just saying, not right now, we'll do it later. And what this is also doing, without even knowing it consciously, is that we're setting boundaries. Yes. Another habit we tend to do is people pleasing. We try to please everybody except ourselves. Because we're shooting for perfection, because we're afraid of failure. We have a fear of failing, being a disappointment. All that stuff, they're all intertwined. So this whole thing is not about refusing to help somebody. It's setting limits and boundaries so that you can put in your best work. Now, here's a real common example. I get a text from my spouse. and I'm already on my way home, or I'm out doing errands, and the request is, oh, can I stop by the store, pick up some milk, some eggs, some other supplies? Now, before my therapy work, I'd get so annoyed. I get so frustrated because then my mind was, I just want to get to A to B and done. I just want to get this thing off my list, check it off, and we're done. But life doesn't operate that way. People have needs. The reason why they're reaching out to me is they need help. Now, the reason I was feeling frustrated is because I was tired, I had already left the store, I don't want to go back. Those are all valid concerns, all valid reasons. So instead of responding in a very frustrated way with attitude, how about you just reframe it and say, you know what, I just left the store, I'm close to home. Do you mind if I pick it up tomorrow? Okay? I may have disappointed the person, maybe in the slightest, but I'm preserving myself, and I did not refuse to help them. All I was doing was deferring it to another moment in time where I have the energy to do it. There's a difference, and there's no attitude, right? So the other party, it's easier for them to consume that, easier for them to reciprocate and understand. That's what it is. The real problem with shooting for perfection is we add so much more pressure on ourselves. Not that we already have enough, right? We just add more. And it's something that is unattainable. Yeah, why are we adding more pressure on ourselves for something we can't even attain anyways? Right? And the only thing that really comes out of it that I feel is we set ourselves up for disappointment. So if we try to reframe our mindset to, instead of shoot for perfection, how about just be honest with yourself? Put in your best effort and see what happens. That's it. If you're satisfied with what you've put in, to me, I feel that you've met your expectations. But again, you're the only one that can answer that. I'll leave you with this. It's hard to pour water from an empty cup. See you in the next one.